So the Infinix Hot 12 Play was released alongside the Infinix Hot 12, but the Hot 12 seems to be getting all the attention. The Hot 12 Play has similar specs with the Infinix Hot 12, and for a starting price of 77,100 Naira, you could save some money if you buy it ahead of the Infinix Hot 12. The phone has 4 gigs RAM, and thanks to memory fusion, it can be expanded to 7 using some storage space on the phone. We have the Helio P35 powering the device, but is it sufficient enough to power a phone that costs this much? Infinix collaborated with Free Fire on the Hot 12 Play, and there is a special Free Fire team in the settings. I find it weird though that I had to download the Free Fire game on the phone. There is a 13 megapixel main camera, a whopping 6000 milliampere battery, a 6.8-inch display with 90Hz refresh rate, just to mention a few specs. The phone comes in a green box with fast and fun engraved all over the box. Inside the box, you will find the phone, a plastic case that provides an all-round protection, an X-Club dollar bill, X-Pack documentation, a charger that is starting to get missing in some phones nowadays, an earpiece, and finally we have the phone. My unit here comes in champagne gold and I love the color. The phone is made of plastic with a textured pattern at the back. My color here is good at hiding fingerprint stains. I'm sure the black color will show fingerprint stains. The frames of the phone are also covered with plastic. There is a fingerprint scanner at the back and its placement is not so convenient. Nonetheless, the fingerprint scanner is fast and reliable. The Hot 12 has a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, which is one of the differences between the two phones. Let me know in the comments what you prefer, a side-mounted fingerprint scanner or a rear fingerprint scanner. There are 2 cameras at the back and a flashlight. I'll share images and videos from the camera in a bit. The phone charges through a USB-C port, which is great to see. There is also a headphone port, a speaker at the bottom, and a microphone. The SIM card and SD card holder is to the left, and the phone supports 2 SIM cards and a dedicated SD card slot. To the right, we have the unlock key and volume keys that are clicky and tactile. Holding the phone feels comfortable in the hand, but again, it depends on the size of your hand. Up front, we have a center hole cut out for the selfie camera. It is not the smallest I've seen, but it doesn't disrupt while watching content online. The display is IPS LCD with 720p resolution, but it supports 90Hz refresh rate. Maybe we can forgive them since they didn't give us a full HD display like they did with the Hot 12, but they added a high refresh rate. The 90Hz refresh rate is noticeable while scrolling on the phone. It makes the display pleasing in the eye and it makes scrolling faster and smoother. You can turn on the display back to 60Hz in case you don't like the high refresh rate. I see no reason why you should do that though. Watching YouTube videos is okay, the colors are quite okay. Of course, it is not as bright as watching on an OLED display. It is very rare to find a phone with an OLED display at this price, so IPS is just okay. Outdoors, the display is usable even under direct sunlight. The display peaks at 500 nits, but you have to set it to auto brightness to hit the maximum brightness. The bezel and chin on the display is noticeable. The display is flat with no curves. Exactly how I like displays, they should always be flat. Touch response rate is also very fast, and you can also change the settings of the display in the phone setting. The display is 6.8 inches and it might be too big for some people with small hand. Personally, I don't mind. I have fairly large hand and the big screen makes gaming more fun. We have 4 gigs RAM on board, but due to memory fusion, you can expand the RAM to 7 gigs. Memory fusion is one of the major selling points of the Infinix Hot 12 Play. The feature is supposed to improve app retention in the background and how quick the device performs. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't really improve overall performance. The variant I have comes with 64 gig storage space, but there is another variant out there with 128 gigs of storage space. The Hot 12 Play is running on Android 11, which is another difference with the Hot 12 that is running on Android 12. XOS 10.0 is the user interface, and you also have the option to use the Free Fire interface in the device theme setting. As usual, you get some unwanted apps on the interface. Some of them push notifications on the phone that can be annoying. The good thing is that most of them can be removed. You can also add up your themes, font styles, and wallpapers in settings. By opening the special function in the settings, you have access to memory fusion, the gaming assistant, Xclone that allows you multiply apps, and social turbo. You can also activate some gesture commands in the special function settings. Icons look smooth because of the refresh rate. The UI keeps getting better. One thing though is that I'm not sure if the device will get an Android 12 upgrade. Infinix has a track record of not pushing software updates. Hopefully that will change. The phone is powered by the MediaTek Helio P35, which is an 8-core chipset that was released in 2018. While the Hot 12 Play is advertised as a gaming device, the chipset doesn't handle games at the best. Here are the benchmark score from using Geekbench. I played games like Free Fire, PUBG, and the performance was not at the best for a gaming phone. The phone handled basic tasks like a champ, but after excessive usage, it gets warm to the touch. It opens up apps quickly and performance is just okay, nothing over the top. Two cameras at the back, a 30 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. We have an 8 megapixel selfie camera at the front, and here are some videos and pictures from the cameras of the Infinix Hot 12 Play. I want you to be the judge yourself. This is a video with the rear cameras of the Infinix Hot 12 Play. The audio you're also getting is directly from the speaker and it's untouched. Let me know what you think about the video quality in the comment section. I'm also shooting at 1080p 30 frames per second. That's the maximum that the cameras can shoot. Battery here is 6000 milliampere and charging it can be a pain. Infinix added a 15 watts charger inside the box and charging the phone takes almost 3 hours. It's best if you charge the phone at night while you are sleeping. Battery life is superb, however, because the phone can last up to 2 days with the high refresh rate turned on. Battery is a standout feature of the Infinix Hot 12 Play. Rounding up, the Infinix Hot 12 Play is okay for most people that don't demand too much from a phone. Battery life is as good from any phone in this price category, but if you want better cameras, then there are devices like the Infinix Note 11i that cost a little bit more but offer better cameras. Display is okay, but most of us want a full HD resolution nowadays. It is advertised as a gaming phone, but it doesn't handle games quite well. If this video was helpful, kindly give it a like and subscribe please. See you in the next video.